So I'd assume that most people watching this video right now are new to my channel, and if that's the case, then welcome and thanks for clicking on the video. But if you've been following me for a while, you may remember one of my earlier videos was a review of Titanfall 2. A video where I basically deemed the game an underrated masterpiece, and well, technically it's not underrated by critic standards, but I guess the better word for it would be underappreciated. Titanfall 2, in my opinion, was hands down the best new multiplayer experience from the last generation of gaming. And this is in no thanks to EA, who did just about everything they possibly could to devalue this game. I mean, from the fact that they absolutely did no marketing at all for this game, to the fact that it was released sandwiched between the two biggest shooters of 2017, Battlefield 1 and COD World War II. And I mean, for God's sakes, Battlefield 1 is EA's game. They cannibalized their own game in favor of another of their own games. In what world does that make sense at all? It doesn't make any sense. But it seemed that despite EA's best efforts to erase this game from existence, the Titanfall community only seemed to grow, and eventually Titanfall 2 ended up with this small but really loyal and really dedicated community. But right now, all of this is being threatened and could possibly be coming to an end. So let's just get right into this video and talk about it. So if you're watching this right now, then I'd assume you know exactly what I'm talking about, and that is the fact that a hacker is effectively destroying Titanfall. And this is a major problem that neither EA or Respawn seems to want to take seriously. And to be honest, I'm shocked that there wasn't some sort of security in place to prevent this from happening in the first place, but here we are, and it looks like this could possibly be the end of Titanfall. But I think it's important to note that it's not just a problem with Titanfall 2. I mean, Titanfall 2 gets the publicity right now because it's the most recent game in the series, but this has been an ongoing problem within the original Titanfall community for years at this point. It's to the point that Titanfall 1 is essentially just a wasteland that is in a completely unplayable state. And when it comes to Titanfall 2, it started with just, some big streamers being targeted in these DDoS attacks, which was already a problem that should have been rectified by EA and Respawn. But of course, we're here now, so it obviously wasn't, because now it's affecting everybody, whether you're a streamer or not. And now over this past weekend, things have seemed to reach a tipping point, with multiple accounts on Twitter claiming that you simply can't play Titanfall 2 on PC anymore. And from everything I've read and watched on YouTube today, it seems like all of this stems from something that is structurally wrong with the code and the matchmaking system for both of these Titanfall games. And like I've said, this is something that has gone on for years, and you would think that at this point they would have addressed this issue already. And listen, I'm not the most tech-savvy guy. I can build a PC, I can read and understand specs of phones, PCs, and consoles and all that stuff, but when it comes to hacking, I have no idea what the hell is going on. But it's baffling that this issue doesn't seem to be a priority for EA or Respawn. In fact, not only did they not seem bothered by it when it started happening years ago, they went ahead and made Apex Legends with more or less the same code they used for Titanfall. You would think that it would be in their best interest to get this figured out ASAP, because Apex Legends is one of the biggest games EA has going for it right now. I mean, it seems like they really couldn't give a damn about Titanfall at this point. But if one hacker has been able to do this for years to two of their games, then what happens when he gets bored? What happens when he decides he wants to ruin Apex Legends for everyone? It is literally in EA and Respawn's best interest to get this figured out. Yet here we are with one of the greatest games of last generation, basically on life support thanks to some douchebag who simply has too much time on his hands. And the cherry on top of all of this is that today it was reported by numerous players in the community on Twitter that Xbox and PC seem to be working great for the time being. I mean, who knows how long that lasts? I mean, who knows when this guy gets bored and flips the switch again? I mean, we don't know right now. But you're probably thinking, hey, at least it's working right now, right? Well, yeah, if you're on Xbox or PC. Because I've also seen numerous people in the community on PS5 or PS4 saying that nothing is working for them. And the rumor that seems to be going around right now is that whatever this guy did to screw over the servers seems like it is unable to be reversed on the PlayStation side of things, which effectively locks out tens of thousands of players if this cannot be reversed. And what's even more messed up is that if I go to my PS5 right now, and I literally just did this to make sure, and I type in Titanfall 2 into the search bar, it's still being sold. Not only is it still being sold, but it's on sale right now. They are selling you a game where the biggest component of the game is literally unplayable right now on that platform. And look, it's not just PlayStation, it's still for sale everywhere you can play it. Whether you're on PC, Xbox, or PlayStation, it's for sale everywhere. And guys, I don't know, I just don't know what to say other than that this is just unfortunate. And it's unfortunate on so many different levels. It's unfortunate that we can't play this incredible game because of one lonely hacker. It's unfortunate that there wasn't something in place from the beginning to stop this from ever happening. And it's really unfortunate that EA and Respawn just don't seem to care right now. I really don't know what else there is to say. Hopefully one day we can all come together again and enjoy Titanfall as a big happy community, but unfortunately it seems like that's not going to happen right now. I would ask what you folks think about all this, but I'm pretty sure we can all agree that it's a horrible situation. But that's it for me, guys. Be sure to leave a like if you liked the video, and please remember to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell, because it really helps out small channels like myself. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.